Looking at product now as part of marketing. So product is any good or service offered for sale to customers. And there are a few key terms to learn about. So product portfolio is just the range of goods and services offered by a business. If we think about Cadbury's, all the different things that they offer, dairy milk, fruit and nut, whole nut, loads and loads of different things. My mind's gone blank about what they offer, but Twirl, I think, is Cadbury's, Cadbury's Eclairs, those types of things. Product differentiation is trying to make your product appear a little bit different from the competitors so that customers can distinguish it. You might use a USP, I'll speak about that later. You might use branding to do that as well. So a brand is a name, a logo, or a trademark given to a good or service that's very recognisable by the customer. If we think about Cadbury's as well, they have the logo and the squarely like gold writing for the actual Cadbury's, but they also have a very distinct colour, purple, that they use. And a unique selling point, as I mentioned before, is where a product or a service has a feature that no other products have. So it's a form of product differentiation. Product design is the process of creating a new product or improving on an existing product. And so it involves the whole process of researching it, testing it, having prototypes, maybe having focus groups of consumers saying their opinions on the product. Innovation, we learned this when we looked at entrepreneurs, but it's creating new ideas and improving upon the design of an existing product. So this is a typical question. Explain why branding is important to businesses like Hoots, Levi's or Diesel. This came from the exam where there was a big case study on Hoot. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but they produce jeans and they're based in Wales. So if we look at the benefits of branding, it does differentiate the product, as I said before, from competitors. So customers are more likely to be able to recognise it and purchase it again, repeat purchases, not get confused with the competitors' products. It's very recognisable by the customer, so they can seek it out, ask for it, identify it. I'm just thinking about products that are really not branded at all. So milk, like semi-skim milk, I have no idea who produces that. It's not really a branded product. I don't really care what dairy I get that from. Whereas chocolate, I would seek out Cadbury's, that's a favourite chocolate of mine. So if it's branded, it's more likely the customer can recognise it, they can seek it out, they go back and buy it again, so you get brand loyalty. If you're thinking about Coke or Pepsi, most people have a preferred choice, so that's that brand loyalty. And branding does enable a business to charge higher prices. I really think about Apple and Samsung when I read something like that. Very high-priced phones that they have, and very well-established global brand, and people respect and trust that brand name and therefore are willing to pay a little bit more for them. So that's how you could answer that type of question. And here we have lots of the most well-known brands in the world. Apple there, quite far ahead. Google, I don't use any other search engine other than Google, and it's a name. I just think, okay, Google something if I've got a query. Benefits of packaging then. So it protects the products from when it's being transported, and it ensures that they are clean. Think about egg boxes when I think about that point. Very, very important because the product itself is very delicate. It also provides a surface for branding to appear, so you get all those benefits of branding and differentiation. Customers won't get it confused with another business, and it could be very attractive, very aesthetically pleasing, so it could attract customers. And also, if it's a food product, it's going to be really important to have the vital information on it legally. You have to have certain information such as the origin of the product, the ingredients, how to use it as well. So that's all very important stuff. Here's a past paper question about Millie's Munchies. I think they make cookies or something like that. Apart from protection, explain why packaging is important to Millie's Munchies. Just a 2-mark question. You'd have to make it very related to their product, but you can use any of those 4 bullet points above to help you answer that.